All right, fans, welcome to the last half of our doubleheader as we are in the top half of the second inning. Smoky at the plate. We're going to have the bases loaded now after the walk. George Young along with Ryan Haley. As I still get my score sheet all hooked up here. Glad that you're back with us after the softball game. It was one of the longest softball games that I've been a part of, but it was a Panther victory in the end. That one's going to be high.
So I'm kind of gathering what's going on here since we just jumped on the air. So we got bases loaded, nobody out. Smoky Mtn is up to the bat. And one thing that I see with Chris McGuire right now is, he's just struggling to find his command. And talking to Coach Greenwood before the game started, one of the things that he had a little concern about was Dawson Plouffe is not available tonight. Ashton White's got a tender arm. He really needs Chris to really log some good innings tonight. I know Malachi will be available. He's thrown well in his last time out when he threw at Raven Gap. Chris has got to find his own here.
Porter sends it into center field. Williams will make the play. Here comes the throw. It's going to be late. And Smoky Mtn will take an early lead with the sac fly by Porter. Nathan Porter will bring in the first run. Now one gone in the inning. And runners at second and third for the Mustangs here in the top half of the second inning.
Yeah, the last two outings with versus Pisgah and versus North Henderson, one of the big keys to our victories were no walks, no free passes, and we played a good
Conlon
defense.
bunts, throw to the plate. He's out at home. Tried the bunt, the squeeze play, and they'll get the runner in Buchanan out at the plate for the second out. That'll be a fielder's choice for Conlon. He'll stand down at first. There'll be runners on the corners now with two out. It's going to bring Seagraves to the plate.
We got a first and third situation. Davis giving the signs here with two outs.
Runners on the corners as McGuire on the mound. Will step off briefly. Sorry we didn't get to run through the starting lineup and all the pitching matchups and everything. But we're on. That's all that matters at this point. White's going to camp under it and make an acrobatic play in shallow right field for the final out. A Smoky Mtn able to scratch across a run here in the top half of the second inning as we head to the home half of the second with Smoky up 1-0. Stay with us.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football. Yes, complete.
But it's good to just go out there and win.
can't get it on the iPad because I turned the Wi-Fi off. All right, welcome back as we head to the bottom half of the second inning. The Mustangs able to scratch across a run there in the top half of the inning. They go up 1-0. Making his final warm-up tosses is Brylan Conlon on the mound for Coach Jeremy Ellingberg and the Smoky Mountain Mustangs, who come into tonight's contest at 2-5 overall and 1-2 in the Mountain 7 Conference. Franklin at 4-3 and 3-1 in the Mountain 7 Conference. Going to be Ashton White that will lead things off for the Panthers, and Coach Jared Greenwood stands in to face Conlon here in the bottom of the second inning, and the first offering is a little bit outside for ball one.
So that last top half of the inning, with one run over the plate with bases loaded, nobody out, was a huge get for Franklin.
The 1-0 swung on and missed.
That's what you call damage control. Hopefully that gives Chris a lot of confidence when he comes back on the mound. But right now we got to scratch over some runs because with Smoky Mountain, this will always be a battle.
The 1-1 to Ashton White. One misses.
Where'd that miss?
2 balls. Recorded the final out in the top half of that second inning. Conlon kicks and fires.
Okay.
Looking for there with a 2-1 count, and pretty much you got a fastball down Broadway. He just let it go by, so now he's in a tough situation here.
Conlon looks in for the sign. Miss catcher Wilson, the 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 3. White is retired. Now to bring to the plate
Tyler Williams.
Tyler Williams.
This is your outstanding freshman who's been pretty much on fire to start the year and really solidify the outfield position with a good arm and good speed.
First offering to Tyler Williams is a little low for ball one. Bottom half of the second inning. Glad that you are tuning back in as we concluded the softball game, ran over here and set things up and missed the first inning and a half. 1-0 is catching the outside corner. A late call for the umpire behind the plate for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on here in the bottom half of the second inning. Conlon about to deal his. Now time called at Wilson.
Are you Weston's buddy?
1-1 in the air into right center. Gonna kick in the gap. And they're gonna snag it quickly and limit Tyler Williams to just a single.
20, Ian Knepp.
That'll bring Ian Knepp to the plate. 1 out, runner at first as Knepp stands in. Smoky with 1 run that came in the top of the second inning, this inning, on 1 hit. Panthers have a hit.
I took a big turn, good turn to make sure the ball gets thrown back properly. And it gives Ian a chance here to try to move him over.
Ian Knepp watches one, sail right down the middle for strike 1. 0-1 the count.
It was good to see Ian get his first hit in his high school career as a varsity.
Awaiting the 0-1. Tries to paint the inside corner that time, but Conlon misses. Evens it up at a ball and a strike.
And so far early in the game, even if we got some outs, they've been loud outs, but we had some good hard hits.
1-1, misses. 2-1 the count. Franklin in action this past Friday. It was a huge head over to West Henderson.
Yeah, that's going to be a battle because they're undefeated in conference. Horn is the new head coach over there at West Henderson.
2-2. In the air, right field, going to drop in front of the right fielder. Issues out in right. Large turn at second, but he'll scamper back. Runners now at first and second. That's going to bring to the plate Bradley Stiles, the first baseman for Coach Jared Greenwood. One gone, but runners now at first and second. Panthers may have a rally going after giving up a run in the top of this inning.
Yeah, you'd like to see him that base hit. You know, you had Tyler Williams making that turn. Before making that turn around second base to pick up his third base coach, but I don't think he picked him up. He could have advanced on the error.
Swung on and missed.
Here's where we're hoping we get Bradley Stiles to kind of break out of this funk a little bit. You know, big, strong kid. You know, we talked about, you know, pulling his shoulder a little bit, taking his hands with him. We want to keep him inside and take that gap to the right side, which is wide open, and push it out there.
Strike.
Yeah, that's tough.
Quickly in the hole 0-2.
Told you a few weeks ago, best pitch in baseball is the first pitch strike, and that gets the hitter down, and he was pretty much guessing there, and I think he was guessing off speed, and he had a nice fastball. Center of the plate, and he just laid off on it.
Pitch is fouled off at the plate.
Don't let that hurt you, son.
One out. You know, we don't need to have a come up to the plate. He has, in his last two at-bats, you know, the other night, picked up two big hits at the end of the game. So maybe he's kind of breaking out of the funk and maybe extend this inning a little bit. So the catcher must have got hit there on the foul ball, and umpires gave him a chance by wiping the plate off and kind of let him collect himself, and Bradley stepping out of the plate. So you got two strikes here. He needs to shorten up, just get the ball in play, put the pressure on the defense to do something outstanding. Oh.
That's strike three. Two gone.
Number 27.
That's going to bring Miles McClure to the plate. Now a meeting between the catcher and the pitcher.
Could have been a cross-up. You know, with two strikes, you got to expand your zone. And that was a very good pitch that was thrown to him. And, you know, you got to be tight. You got to expand your zone and expand what you don't want to hit, but you got to put the ball in play with contact. And that was tough.
Knepp down at first, Williams at second. Two are gone as Miles McClure will step in to that right-handed batter's box to face it. Here's the
Hey! If I'm Miles, he let it go by, so
one.
Can't guess here with 0-2, or yeah, it's 0-2.
One pitch. Slow dribbler. Going to be a tough play for the shortstop. Fields to first. Off the glove of the first baseman. One run comes home to score. And that'll be all the Panthers get, is heading down to third is Ian Knepp. And the top of the order we go in Christopher McGuire.
Put pressure on the defense. Even if it's a routine ground ball or pop-up, they still got to make a play. And that's what you get there. You get an error, and we get the score tied.
McClure at first, Knepp over at third. He's taking his time. Also McGuire. Now he's set. McClure takes off. It's a ball outside, and McClure going to take second without a throw.
Chris here last week was hitting about 154, but he's picked up a lot of hits over the last few games, got his average up to 238. He had a screaming out in his first at bat. Maybe he's seen the ball well tonight.
It'll be another tough play with the shortstop. Fields to first. Not in time. Another run comes home to score. And Franklin has taken a 2-1 lead.
Number 17.
I think that'll be a hit or an error.
That is definitely a hit because, see, Chris is an absolutely talented player with very much what we call in baseball plus speed. And he's dangerous. That's why a lot of college teams like him because of that. Good arm, good speed.
That's going to bring to the plate third as Hayes takes high for ball one.
So Malachi is doing a very good job at the plate this year. He's making good contact, good outs, positive hits, be a good chance to pick up an RBI.
Run takes off at first, eats up the third baseman, throw down to first. He is safe. McGuire heads down to third. Run comes home to score, and Franklin now up 3-1. Runners remain on the corners. Now meeting between all the infield for the Mustangs.
That's one of the things we're doing pretty well early in the season is capitalizing on other team mistakes. You have routine ground balls, and the Smoky Mountain fielder can't pick it cleanly and make a good throw. Extends these innings, which means the pitcher's going to extend his pitch count, and we want to get him into the bullpen so we can score more runs.
Davis Anders, the catcher, will step in. He is 1 for 1 in the ball game.
Yeah, he's hitting a crisp 556 on the season. He's seeing it great.
Hayes down at first. McGuire down at third. 3 runs have come across. McGuire dancing off the bag at third. Now going to dive back. And no throw from Conlon.
We talked about this beginning of the season, George, about, Davis getting on to a hot start to carry over, and he's continued that. He's just getting stronger.
Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here. 3-run shot for Davis Anders.
George, just one thing, if you hit a shot over the left field, but when you hit a bomb down the right field line, that is amazing strength from a right-handed hitter, and Davis just displayed that. And as I said before, he is absolutely scorching this year, and he is playing with a lot of confidence. He's leading this young team.
I was concerned that Wynn, that continues to whip around, was going to get a hold of that one. And now here comes Coach Jeremy Ellenberg for the Mustangs. I'm going to talk to his pitcher, Conlon, after the Davis Anders 3-run homer down the right field line. And Franklin has opened up a 6-1 lead.
It's good to see your best hitter doing that for your team, because when you have, we have sophomores and freshmen in the lineup, seeing how Davis carries himself at the plate how he sees the pitches and having a plan of what to look for. And, and as good as a teammate that he is, probably sharing those secrets. That's why these young guys are hitting the ball pretty well, and they're watching Davis do it too.
Going to be Dawson Plouffe coming to bat. He is 0 for 1 so far in the game off of Conlon. One's low.
Top of the order, these guys are doing a good job, being very selective, looking for the pitch to hit. And as Dawson's pretty hot too on the season.
Plouffe sends it to short. To first in time. That'll retire the side. But 6 runs come across. Big blow in the inning, a 3-run homer by Davis Anders. And as we head to the 3rd inning, Franklin now up 6-1. Stay with us.
Jonathan Lamb and family would like to wish the Panther basketball teams all the best this season. A mother of a FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Jonna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. In May, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
Welcome back as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. It's 6-1 Franklin. Do apologize for some of the connection issues that evidently we're having. It kind of freezes from time to time. We're working on that after scrambling over here from the softball field and getting everything set up. We're trying to figure out what that issue is. It was okay last night. We appreciate you hanging with us. 6-1 as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. Smoky will send Clayton Dillard to lead it off against Christopher McGuire. The first offering is high for ball 1.
This is the best possible scenario for Chris, is having that 5-run lead after kind of scuffling a little bit in the first couple innings, so he can just settle down and go to work.
1-0, well outside. 2-0 the count.
Chris is like he's stretching his quad there a little bit, like he's kind of laboring a little bit.
Soft tap to short. Hayes bobbled it, not going to be able to make a play. That'll be an error. That's short. First error so far against the Panthers tonight. To the plate, Gavin McCoy.
When Dawson Plouffe was throwing, one of the things that made the game go by pretty quick and limit the errors was him throwing strikes.
Hit high. Knepp is there. And he'll make the play.
Yeah, so the thought is, pitch to contact. I know that's what Coach Phillips, the pitching coach at Franklin High School, he preaches. Be confident, trust your stuff, pitch to contact, get quick outs. You'll be extended through the game because your pitch count will be down. So you won't hit your limit, later on. So you can finish the game off and, end the game with a lot of confidence.
Fisher at the plate. He's 0 for 1. One gone and runner at first. McGuire deals.
Of the night. Get a little more.
0-2. Slapped on the infield softly, and it's going to fall for a base hit. That was in no man's land, and it was kind of a little bit of a fooling hit because it looked like it was a line drive, but it fell.
Runner on, and you got Ashton in double play depth, so that's going to fall in there and make it difficult.
That'll be a hit. Coming to bat, it's Parker Wilson. Now McGuire going to step off.